Hey guys, what's up? It's the Knife Enthusiast here, coming at you with another review video on the Benchmade 31. Now this video was actually requested by a viewer of mine a couple of weeks ago, but I was unable to make it until today because I've just been very busy and haven't been able to make many videos recently, so I'm going to go ahead and make it today, so that's a good thing. If you don't know what the Benchmade 31 is, it's basically the smaller version of the Benchmade 42. Like all my review videos, I will be ranking it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, for EDC, flipping, and maybe another topic. So that's about it. I guess what we'll start off with, we'll just work from the tip all the way down to the tail, and we'll talk about EDC and flipping as we go along. So, sound good? Great. Let's get it done. All right. So here's the blade. It's a very nice utility blade. It's got a very thick blade, very kind of a thicker width, I would say, and a blade where most Balisongs are kind of skinny, which is great for EDC. It's got kind of a Weehawk Bowie hybrid blade, so it's not quite the same blade style as the 42, but it's pretty close. This has got a very non-pronounced swedge, but it's still a swedge there, so it's I really like this blade. It's kind of like I guess I would say a Tachyon 1 kind of blade. Looks kind of like that, so really cool. It has a kind of custom mirror edge on it from the previous owner. He put that on there, so I was really happy when he did that because it just looks really cool. It's got basically a perfect condition blade. The blade has no scratches or anything on it. I don't think it's been even really touched that much, so if I get a nice contrast with my hand in the background, kind of see the tip there and how pointy it is, not really dull or anything like that. So it's got a very nice tip on it. Razor sharp. I do mean razor sharp. I say razor sharp on a lot of my knives mainly because they are, for the most part, razor sharp, and if they aren't, I usually sharpen them up to be razor sharp. But some of my other ones, like my Baron Sun, my MTech, and my Bear Ops B400, I don't really sharpen those. They're kind of dull, so I probably would not say razor sharp on those, and if I did, then I apologize. It's just I have a lot of knives that are razor sharp, and sometimes I lose track of which ones are and aren't. So sorry about that. Anyway, moving on. So it's got a very nice swedge there. Very cool. Edge is perfect. Great blade for EDC. A lot of people like smaller Balisongs for EDC, so I definitely recommend this one. Well, I don't know if I would recommend it today, mainly because it's such a rare knife and hard to find, and I don't know if you want to go ahead and use this in EDC and beat it up a lot. So, but it is a great EDC knife. Now, it's got a kicker just like the 42. I'll get that logo in there so you can see the 31. Hopefully. Kind of see it there, but it's a 31 there. This is 440C, made by Benchmade in the USA. So that's nice. Moving on to the spine. One of my favorite features, mainly because it's such a constant spine. What I mean by that is a lot of Balisongs will have a spine, especially the older ones like the 42, where it'll be really thick to start off with, and then right about here it'll kind of drop and get thin, like half the width of the usual spine, and just kind of carry out through the rest of the thing, leaving these weird edges right on the side of the Balisong. And for most of you, if you own a 42, if you've seen a 42, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It has this weird kind of drop-off kind of edge there in the middle, where this one is a very nice, fluent spine. So it's just one straight thing, which I really like. So that's that. The blade is perfect for EDC, and it's also perfect for flipping because it matches the handle so well. And it's a really great balanced Balisong, especially for being a small one. I don't know what else to say about the blade besides it's a great EDC blade, perfect condition. I just love the way it looks. So moving on. Basic stuff, has some Torx screws and pins, which for any Balisong about $100 and up, it should be a standard to have Torx screws and pins, or Torx screws and Torx screws, both. If it has all pin construction on a Balisong over $100, then it's probably not worth buying, to be honest, because it's just going to fall apart and you can't really put it back together. So That's just personal preference. One thing I do love about this knife, which you don't see on many small Balisongs, is that it is channel construction. A lot of small Balisongs have started to go with the sandwich construction to save weight and be even lighter. This one is kind of just channel construction. It looks, to me, I personally like channel construction more because it looks nicer and it kind of closes off the knife so you don't really see the blade through the handles that much, and just looks much better. These are titanium handles, so same handles as the 42. Pure titanium channel construction handles. Nice skeletonized finish. Same hole pattern as the Benchmade 42. Dual tang pin, or not dual tang pins, single tang pins. I wish it was dual tang pins. There we go. Very tight tolerances there with the stainless steel washers. You can kind of make out in there. So it does have stainless steel washers. You can replace the washers with anything you want. I just don't want to do it with this knife because the blade is perfect and I just don't want to mess anything up with it. So skeletonized titanium channel construction handles. Just I love the fact that they have these in a smaller Balisong, especially the fact that these are pure titanium handles on a smaller Balisong. I don't think I've ever seen that really done before on a production Balisong of this size, and I think it's a really great idea because it makes it kind of the perfect weight, really balanced, really lightweight, but not too lightweight or too heavy. So, pocket clip. One thing that the 31 has on, I believe, all of the models of the 31. The 42 had a special limited run with a pocket clip, but it was only like a couple hundred, maybe, something like that. Not exactly sure the exact number on it, but 42 did have a pocket clip, but the 31 from the very beginning had a pocket clip, I believe. I don't know of anyone that didn't have a pocket clip, maybe some more custom versions, but for the most part, they all had pocket clips. Now, this is one of the early ones. I don't know where it says it. No, it doesn't say it on mine what year this one was made, unfortunately. So, pocket clip is nice. You can... I don't know how you can actually get this. All right, there it is. So, the pocket clip is actually held in by a pin and screw, so you just unscrew that, and you can pull the pin out and then pull the pocket clip out. You can reverse the clip to the other side if you want to do that, but it is not reversible to the safety handle. But honestly, I like my pocket clips on the bite handle, not the safety handle, so not a big deal to me. Moving on to the latch. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably already know this. I hate the Benchmade T-Latches. I despise them. I just do not like them. They're thick, they're beefy, they're really square and boxy, a lot of sharp edges. You can only hold it in one position for latch manipulation to this position, or if you're a lefty, the same position in the other hand. Not as versatile. It just gets in the way, as you can see here. Just gets way up in the handle, stalls up your moves, and just not a big fan of T-Latches. But for the 31, I actually I don't mind it as much, mainly because if I was going to use this knife, it was going to be more of an EDC. The reason I use this more, I don't really use this as much. It's more of a collector's piece to me. I'll flip it from time to time, but it's just, this blade is beautiful, perfect condition. I love it, so I don't really like to flip it that much. But I do flip it from time to time. It is a great little flipper, but this T-Latch, I just hate Benchmade 4X T-Latches. Just not a big fan. Mainly because they come in so far into the handles. I mean, if it was right there, I probably wouldn't have as big of a deal or a problem with it. But it comes in pretty far. So that's just something to keep in mind. Not a big fan of the T-Latch. They did have a special version of the 31 that came in a spring latch, but those are even harder to find than the T-Latches. So if you find one, then it's pretty lucky because they didn't make many of those. So that's about it for that. Flipping, I guess. We talked a lot about EDC, didn't do much for flipping. Flipping is perfect. The blade is the perfect, I would say, width and length for this the handles. Perfectly balanced, great lightweight flipper. For its size, it's not too light, not too heavy. It's very balanced, like I said, and well, I mean, it's smooth. I mean, I can't really say anything about it besides that it's literally a 42, but smaller. It's a smaller version of the Benchmade 42. So if you love the 42, but you always wanted to get a smaller Balisong, that was like the 42, this is it. This is the smaller version of the 42. So, great Balisong for flipping. This is probably the holy grail of Balisongs if you're into small Balisongs. Mainly because it's got pure titanium handles, a pocket clip, a nice utility blade. It's very balanced, very lightweight. It's very smooth based on the tolerances up there with the washers. Great knife. Probably the best overall small Balisong out there you can get. Now, my favorite personal Balisong for flipping, that's a smaller Balisong, it's the Spyderco Small Fly, but this is a very close second. And I've probably talked about that in my Spiderfly video, why I like the Spiderfly a little bit more. But I love this 31 mainly because it's a smaller version of the 42. And if you love the 42 like I do, and I, for the longest time, considered the 42 my favorite flipper, then this is the best flipper if you are into smaller Balisongs. So, thank you guys for watching the video, or actually, can't end it yet. Have to do a rating. So, EDC, I'd rate this knife at 10 out of 10. I think this knife has all the features to be the perfect EDC knife. It's got a nice thick blade. It just looks like it's designed for utility. It's very thick and very perfect length, great tip. Just love the blade, great for utility. Got a pocket clip so it can clip into your jeans, pants, whatever you want to clip it onto very easily. It's very small, very in the hand, so it's very pocket friendly. Clip it anywhere, adjust the pocket clip. Very lightweight, very balanced, made from titanium, so it's the perfect weight. Just flip it out and get your work done. Just perfect knife for EDC in my opinion. But unfortunately, since it's rare and discontinued, I don't like to use it for EDC, let alone flipping. I flip it a lot, but I have never EDC'd it, and I like to keep it in as good of condition as I can because I just love the blade on this one. So that's about it for EDC. Got a 10 out of 10. Flipping, I'll give it an 8 out of 10, mainly because I despise these T-Latches. Just do not like them. So I steer clear of those from now on, but I give it an 8 out of 10, mainly because it's a smaller version of the 42. Or actually, I'll bump it up to a 9, mainly because I don't believe the T-Latch should deserve 2 points knocked off. So I'll give it a 9, mainly because it has a pocket clip as well, so it's very versatile in that sense. And it's a great flipper. It's very smooth. You can tell it's very balanced. It's not too blade heavy or anything like that, so it's balanced, smooth, lightweight, and the handles are pure titanium, which is what you want on any Balisong. Titanium is my favorite material for handles on any type of Balisong. It's just, I love it. It's a perfect balanced metal for butterfly knives. So 9 out of 10 for flipping, 10 out of 10 for EDC, so that should give you a good review there. I'm trying to go fast because I don't know how much time I have left on my camera. So thank you guys for watching. I will be doing an update video on things to come and different things, so I'll be starting up soon, video-wise and different things of that nature. Probably later today, or maybe right after this video, kind of an update to tell you guys what I'm doing with my channel and what's coming in the future. So stay tuned for that. I'll be having other videos coming out this week to make up for none last week. So thank you guys for watching. This has been The Knife Enthusiast. Subscribe, like this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.